Yo guys, Glenn Shirish here with another review for you all. Today, we will take a look at the Digimon Universe Apply Monsters AppliDrive, Appmon Band, and the Appmon pairing cover sets, which come in a Musimon version, Dokamon version, and Hackmon version. But we will first take a look at the Appmon Band, since this is the most simple and I think that this works loose from the AppliDrive, so this will be the sequence. Appmon Band, AppliDrive, Appmon pairing cover sets. So I will cut to the Appmon Band review about now, so I'll see you guys there. And here is the Appmon Band, which is a wrist strap carrying case for your Appmon chips, or at least two of them. It looks like a very accurate to the show, as far as I'm concerned. Though, of course, this one's a very tight fit, in comparison to the Yokai Watch U. And here's why. The straps are a little bit smaller, so I'm going to equip this on my wrist and see how far we will get. Well, I can still wear it, but it's on the final notch of the strap. So, yeah. But then again, I have big wrists, so mileage may vary on it. Of course, the main gimmick is to store Appmon chips, of which you get Cameramon, which is also able to be found in Set 1.0. They look about the same and probably make the same sounds, but they have a different numbering and QR code. This one being, BSP 005, and this one being B01022. But of course, the main gimmick of this is to store Appmon chips. So I will take Cameramon and Shotmon. And yes, this is how they put them in the show. So I will do it like that. They do lock in, so I will remove the Appmon Band from my wrist and show you that they won't drop out at the drop of a hat. They don't drop at all, even though you can easily get them out, which is genius on Bandai's part. But would I recommend you get this without the AppliDrive and the AppliDrive SP set? It depends. Do you want a carrying case for your two Appmon chips, or your two favorite chips? Do you want to cosplay as one of the characters? Or do you want to act like you are Cameramon's AppliDriver? If so, then yes. It's pretty cheap on AmiAmi, so I recommend it for that. But if you're not into cosplaying and such, yeah, I think you're better off getting the AppliDriver itself or the AppliDrive SP set, since that comes with all the chips that will be in this review, at least for the Appmon Band and the AppliDrive, as well as the premium rare Scopemon. Sadly, I missed out on the SP set since it was sold out in AmiAmi, so I bought these separately. Anyways, that's it for the Appmon Band. I will now move on to the AppliDrive. So, see you all in a minute. And here we are with the AppliDrive, the main item of the show, which for the most part seems cast in a very clear plastic with some paint, along with the cover that says Pairing Gachmon, which sort of has, I say, sort of this holographic glitter seals on them. which of course shows the logo that's on the Appmon chip for Gotchmon. Plus, it uses a sort of a reader to recognize which Appmon is in it. Of course, this comes with 2 Appmon chips. Of course, being the main tool that reads these, you definitely would want to have the chips with it. And the chips are Gotchmon and Navimon. Now, of course, these 2 are also in the first set. For some odd reason. But as usual, the numbering is different. Whereas this one is B01018 and B01019. These are, wait, let me turn them around. BSP01 and BSP03. Weird. Since when is Cameraman BSP005? Yet this one is BSP003? Unless Cameraman is BSP002? That makes no sense. But I guess they are in these sets, so... Anyways, let's turn on the AppliDrive. And hopefully get a good glimpse at what the bottom screen does. Which is an LCD screen. It opens up with showing the name of the machine, as well as showing off a little animation of a random Appmon. In this case, we got Cameraman. I'm going to push in the lower button to get into ranking mode.
Ranking number 1.
Ranking basically shows off the Appmon that you've already used with the machine, or with the drive itself. And of course puts them on a ranking that are from high to low. So the strongest Digimon comes out on top, or rather strongest Appmon. And you also get to see your level. In which case, I am level 86. Or 68. Or 68. Along with a few animations of Appmon. Of course, depending on how many Appmon you have, it's going to be a long list. Anyways, let's start off with putting in an Appmon chip. You basically push this down. And the waiting sound begins. You can of course wait for a bit and it will say a few phrases. So we will put in Gotchmon first. You just put in the chip and then close it. Wait, what? Let's start again. Next, after you've aptly realized these, or aptly arised the Appmon, you get a little bit of a description from them. Of course, the phrase that the announcer uses varies. You have like, attention please? I think there was like Shoganayo Oshieyo, or like, it can't be out, I will tell you. And there was also like, Ittai Naisho no Hanashi ga, like, this is a secret. Now, of course, you can also put in the Appmon chip, close this, and mash on this on one of the two buttons until the screen turns red. Which summons the Appmon in burst mode. And it also makes the Appmon a bit stronger. Normally, Gachmon has like 1000 power. Burst Applerizing them makes it 1100. Oh yeah, and if you push in the B button, you get a repeat of the amount of the announcement, or the description of the Appmon. Now, of course, if you push in the A button, you'll put it into Applink mode. So we'll push out Gachmon and put in Navimon. Which combines Gachmon and Navimon into Do-Gachmon. But there are more Appmon that can do Abgatai. Example being Cameramon and Scopemon, or Cameramon and Shotmon. So I will put in Cameramon. Of course, making sure he will burst. Which gives him 1300 power. And I will put in Shotmon. You can also do this with the button bashing with the Applink. To get a burst Abgatai or burst Applink, which greatly increases the power of the App Fusion or Applink. Now, of course, I will get out a 7-code Digimon to show off the sounds for that. We will put in the 7-code for Roleplaymon. And basically the 222 for the power is basically a reference to it being the second code. Yes, there's bound to be a 7-code Appmon that has 666 as his power. I know. A little bit of a joke, but I doubt it will hurt anyone. I will put in another Appmon chip, but this time it will be one of the Super Appmon chips, which is designated by the mark here. I will close up the AppliDrive. Appmon chip ready. It basically has a new summoning sound. Do I recommend this toy? Definitely. This is definitely a better roleplay toy than what Bandai of America tried with the cross-loader / fusion loader. Of course, I do think that the gimmick is sort of copying Bandai's other successful series, known as Yokai Watch. But you know what? That's not a bad thing. It actually does it differently. It basically reads the patterns that are on the chips. At least, I think that's how it works, but I've also found out a trick that when you put in a coin, you basically get a random sound, so let's try that. I'll just put in a coin here. Oh! I knew it. Called it! And that's basically a trick similar to how you could hack in the Wicked sound for the Yokai Watch Zero by playing around with the pins. Only this seems a lot more safer. In any case, I love this. This is my favorite roleplay toy of the year. Definitely. So now I will move on to the Appmon pairing cover sets. See you all in that part of the review. And we are back with the Appmon cover sets. Let's start off with the Hackmon version. It comes with the pairing Hackmon cover, as well as 2 chips, Hackmon and Protacmon. Hackmon is able to be found in the first set. But, of course, as the usual, they have different QR codes. Wait. This one being BSP012, and this one being B0120. Yeah, I think that we are skipping around a lot with the BSP ones. Protacmon, however, seems pretty new to me. Anyways, how do you get a cover set on? First off, you basically unlatch this by by screwing it out here. Then you put in this one. You put in the cover. Make sure it aligns with the stripe here. And screw it in. Wait. Let me check. There we go. And it does make for a whole lot of change in the toy. Now it's like mostly black. Anyways, let's AppliDrive Appmon. Then we will AppliDrive Appmon. And we will AppLink both Appmon and Appmon. Which creates Raidramon. And it's a pretty powerful combination. And that's it for the Appmon set. Now we will go over to the Dokkamon version, which comes with a blue cover saying pairing Dokkamon, along with the Dokkamon chip, which is also in set 1, and Perorimon, which is also in set 1. But of course, as usual, different numbering for their promos. Same principles apply. Just latch this in. And this time we have a blue color on here. A blue color for the cover, so it really makes the AppliDrive stand out. Instead of selling a bunch of other versions, you get covers. In which I'm not sure if they are going to make more covers if more AppliDrivers are coming in. But that would be a cool idea. Anyways, time to AppliDrive Dokkamon. Then we will AppliDrive Perorimon. And for the fun part, we will burst him.
ルメの能力を持つアプモンだ。
And now we will go and Applink.
ペロリ。ペロリドカ、ペロリドカ、ペロリドカ、ペロリドカ、おいとけ、おいとけ、おいとけ、おいとけ。スリーワン。アプガタイドスコモン。
Which made Doscomon, which appeared in the last week's episode. And this one's 1100. And that's it for the Dokkamon version of the cover. So we will move on to the Musimon version, which comes in a, I would say, gold/yellow-orange color. Oh, what I forgot to mention is that all of the covers come with the symbols of their respective Appmon. Now, of course, the chips that the Musimon version comes with is Musimon, which is in the first set as well. But, of course, this is a promo version. This is BSP0010. And we have Reikomon, which I haven't seen in the first set yet. So, the same principles apply. You latch it on here, and we're going to AppliDrive Musimon first. And for the poster ID, we will burst him. Oh wait, no. I failed. Then we will go to Reikomon. And we will fuse them. And we get Mediamon, which is a bit weaker than the other fusions, for some reason. In any case, I highly do I recommend you pick up the app pairing covers? Definitely. If you have a favorite among your among the characters, I definitely recommend you get them. In any case, I like all of the characters, but I will say I have my preference to Aries, so I'm going to use the blue cover. And that does it for the reviews. I love this line so far. It has so much playability with all the Appmon chips that you can collect. And I'm sure that there are more on the way soon. This is Glenn Shirish here saying, stay sane and stay entertained. Peace!